Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And once again, my name is Peter and I'm drinking coffee. Today, you might have noticed if you're a regular on the channel that I've been doing cold brew more recently, and this is no exception. So today it's making a return Red Barn Coffee Roasters Espresso Dark Roast, but as cold brew. And how do I make my cold brew? Someone asked me. It's pretty simple. I have a ball mason jar. I grind the coffee in the in my fellow Opus grinder. Today I did it. I wasn't paying attention. I did a bit of a finer grind than I intended to. So it's like a medium fine grind. Normally, when I do cold brew, similar to a French press, I'll do a coarser grind or rougher grind. Didn't do that. As a result, well, I'll skip to it. I'm skipping. No, I'll back up. One thing at a time. Order of operations. I did a medium fine grind in the fellow Opus grinder. I let it sit overnight in a ball jar, sealed, and I gave it a good shake. I stirred it up, gave it a shake, and then last night gave it a shake, and then this morning gave it a little shake. Does it help any? I don't know, but it keeps things moving a little bit, gives a little more exposure to the grind. My hope was that it would make it a little easier to expel through the AeroPress. That was not the case. So I poured it into the AeroPress Premium, one paper filter at the bottom, and sat there resting my chin on the plunger for an excruciatingly long time as it slowly expelled out the bottom. So that happened. But here's the result. Nice cup of coffee. And again, it's a little lighter than what I'm used to when I brew it hot in the morning. But the important part, how does it taste? It is smoother. It is now, although I gave Red Barn Coffee Roasters Espresso Dark Roast, yes, full name, a thumbs up. And I'm pretty sure I did a second review of it as well. Um, this is better, right? So the resulting product, it's smoother. I want to say sweeter, but maybe it's just like less bitter or less sour. I'm not sure it's really is sweet, but it if you ask me like what flavor I'm feeling here, it feels like sweetness. And to be clear, I did not add any sweetener, right? There's no syrup, there's no sugar, there's no honey, agave, stevia, cream, nothing like that. Straight up water and coffee. So it does make a difference. I do notice now after I'm talking for a little bit, tiniest hint of a little bitter aftertaste, but not offensive whatsoever. Mm, yeah, no, this is good. This is good. So if you haven't tried cold brew, really, what are you waiting for? It's not hard at all. It's probably the easiest method of brewing coffee that I can think of. You don't even need heat, right? You just grind up the beans, put them into a jar or a bottle or up or something. Let them sit overnight in cold water. It doesn't get any easier than that. So if you are a fan of cold brew, I definitely would recommend trying Red Barn. And if you're not yet, give it a shot. And if you just don't like cold brew, hey, to each your own, right? No judgment.